Good afternoon, everyone. I'm not much fluent in Hindi, so excuse me. And sometimes I may get to a regional language also. Hello, everyone. I am Jude Matthew. I am from Tamil Nadu, Chennai. I represent Tamil Nadu Independent Rental Vehicle Owners and Drivers Association. So this was formed on 2018 by not bearing the death of the drivers. By seeing a lot of drivers, we are unable to bear that situations. So thus the association was formed. Earlier there were a few more associations and trade union, but everyone on behalf of the political party they works on, and it will be like Katapajayate, bargaining between the city corp and other corporate companies, and they do some business. I'm not sure whether everyone goes on with other state, specifically when it comes to Chennai. The company itself encourages the unions to form a group of taxi business, and they used to promote them to give more business. So thus they are not very strong in protesting. Yes, I know that all other states where alternative fuel there will be available. You will be having a CNG or LPG, but in Tamil Nadu there is no alternative fuel, and we spend nearly 70 rupees at the same cost where you are being here it has been charged. So the death of the drivers basically seen as an FIR shows that the family issues, but the family issues comes into the revenue problem. So he is unable to do his manage his funds. So this is the problem where it raised. And I don't want to go through. Already you have been very long way. We have been all discussed about the Ola and Uber issues. I'm here to say that not only the Ola Uber, we, the Independent Taxi Driver Association, work for driver safety rule. We need driver safety for the entire family as well. Yes, every year the central government is spending nearly 3,500 crores for the road safety, which is only the awareness program. They don't have an equipment, a modern equipment in the fire safety department. We should fight for the central government as well as to the state government. Many of us will know that only the Karnataka state got the radio taxi aggregator rule 2016, which was formed on 2016. On what basis? 8/10/2015, the central government has given a notification to all the state government, but no state government is prepared with the documentation. I guess only the Delhi and Mumbai government is doing the best to come. At least they are stepping forward. But when it comes to Tamil Nadu, it is very lethargic. Already we know that recent political situations in Karnataka, we have already earlier recorded. So no politicians are interested to frame the rules. And yes, they are the backbone of the corporate companies. Yes, we have met the opposition parties twice, and we have met all the member of parliament to raise our questions in the parliaments, and none of them has done anything till now. Now, we have lost nearly 33,000 vehicles and drivers. They left their jobs, they left their cars, they are unable to repay the vehicle loans. I don't know where they have gone. And yes, there is ransom of increase in the lease card. And the lease cards, based on, if I give 5,000 and 7,000 and 10,000, yes, they are ready to give the vehicles. And they sell the one car to a number of drivers. Drivers were unable to drive more than 3 months. So they are giving back to the company, and again the company is selling to another person. So leasing part, it is, I said, basically drivers are investors. We doesn't know, we are not thinking about that. We are the investors in the tourist industry. So we should enforce our drivers that you are not only a worker, you're an investor in the tourism industry. So thus the government should come up with the new policies, like I need a concrete roof where I can park my auto, my car, my van, or even a bus for the trade. Our Chief Minister, Edappadi Palaniswamy, has introduced a bus port for the public usage. Why can't you bring up a taxi port? Come up with the policies where drivers can take the rest, because for a long drive from Chennai to Tirunelveli, it will take more than 12 to 13 hours. Whereas we have permissions to drive only for 8 hours, which says Motor Vehicle Act. And Motor Vehicle Act says on our region, there is a provision on Tamil Nadu Motor Vehicle Act 1988, there is a provision to fix the fare. But 32 years, it has been 32 years, they have not fixed the fare. At least they have fixed the rental fare and the driver income. They have not fixed the fare. And recently I appreciate the Telangana team, because they have taken up a movement, that is my vote is for Nota. And yes, we have also taken our agenda on the election. Everyone has saw us. People were bluffing. What is the use of voting for the Nota? Yes, I have created an attention to all the politicians who are going to the member of parliament. And again, after the election, I have requested all the member of parliament. Yes, at this time, I would like to appreciate one Miss Kalimodi Madam. She is from DMK, and VCK, Tol Thirumavalavan. They both have raised their voice in the member of parliament. It is regarding recent days we have 1 rupee 50 paise hike in the cess. So where I have to pay my tax to the government to lay the road of national highway, whereas I have to pay again toll. So the government is cheating our entire tourism industry. In all over in India, the major first issue we can primarily say it is a farmer's issue. But the second backbone of the India is the transport industry. So no one is taking care of the transport industry, which comes into it. Yes, we may have a segregation like Ola and Uber. Yes, again we have to raise our voice on don't invest 100% funding in India market on travel industry, because 100% funding makes the Uber to go free. We are unable to block him at any time. Even sometimes Ola is they are listening to our voice, but Uber, he blindly goes on. I'll take 3 minutes. It's not enough. I just wanted to we work on Transport Commissioner and the Transport Minister to frame the rules and regulations, but yet till now he has not done anything. But recent days, the bike taxi, the one I forgot his name, bike taxi. So Suki, Food Panda, all the employees they were not into the employer. They are not organized and employed. So at this time, they have introduced the bike taxi, where all the auto drivers who are in Tamil Nadu as well as in Coimbatore, other district, were facing a lot of revenue problem, and we have taken an initiative which has come to the High Court. We have not filed a petition, but we made the Transport Commissioner to file a petition on this. So Rapido bike taxi came into the Supreme High Court, and they are asked for the to break up their stay. And mainly, I don't know about Maharashtra or other states, but Karnataka got about 12 plus 1 seater. They got some permissions, but when it comes to a coach vehicle, whereas the tourism has the major play on the big size, above seating capacity, 12, above 12 plus 1. So the 12 plus 1 is the vehicles, the state government should give a permit for the seating capacity, which can carry more passengers, as well as the tourism industry will get developed. But the state government is not thinking at all, as well as our Prime Minister says, one nation, one India. When I get out of my state, when I using Karnataka or Telangana or Andhra or Kerala, whereas I have to pay the road tax. So this has to be come to an end, whereas passengers are bargaining to us when there is a huge amount of tax paying. When I get into the Andhra, I have to pay 1,750 rupees for the tax. When Andhra vehicles comes into the Tamil Nadu, they pay only 600. So this is what the Tamil Nadu government is doing. Finally, we should understand one thing. Both in Ola and Uber, we have to stop giving a stress to the drivers by the name of target. So, if we eradicate the target, that will be more than enough. Because end of the day, they are stretching their life by on road. They are not sleeping at all. So we should reduce that target. We should eradicate that target. And this Central Motor Vehicle Act, we might be familiar that Central Motor Vehicle has been implemented both in Makkalavai as well as Manilangalavai. So both sessions it has been passed, which includes 10 times higher the fine amount. Drivers will not bear at all. When he gets any urgent he will find very difficult. Because we have faced 2 deaths in Tamil Nadu. One is driver Manikandan in 2018. He has fired himself. No, people might be knowing everyone, but still he doesn't get a judgment. Yes, we are fighting. Not even from the Chief Minister's fund, they are not giving 1 rupee. And we have now done a protest. We have all over in Tamil Nadu, we have got 96% on the 1 day not driving the vehicle. So the minister says that if a driver dies, does anyone keep the statue in Aina Sabai? So this drivers the way they see the drivers is pathetic, and we should change them, and we have to educate them. And yes, every time I create more videos on the safety of the roads, and I insist the government to plug boards, to give us signboards, and even if I open a door which will create an accident, and everything I will do it, I get appreciation from Transport Commissioner itself. Yes, that will create more rapport between the government employees, so that they can work more and we can get benefited. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Jude, for excellent presentation on your work. We are very, very happy to have you with us, and I'm sure that we will continue to do a lot of work together. Now over to Bangalore.
I work 365 days. I don't drive right now. I work for 365 days. I lost my job. My pocket is empty. Yes, I am ready to do it. Maybe I could have communication gap, but I'll try to learn early.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೆಳೆಯರಿಗೂ